Welcome back to Haggling Through Life. So today is episode 3 of video game pickups, collection ads, and hopefully less rambling. I rambled like crazy last video, and I believe that one, that one's last week's video, but I rambled a lot, so bear with me. I'm going to try not to get on tangents. So went to Goodwill, they call it Outlet. It's not like the bins like you see on other YouTube channels, but very similar. They have, I guess everything comes from their regional headquarters or whatnot, and it gets shipped up here, and then they put it just out. And then if you buy it, great. If not, then it gets shipped out to the other stores and priced a little higher or whatnot. So went in there with the wife, and we were looking for really anything catches our attention. I like movies, video games, music. She likes movies, music. We did buy a car seat for our grandsons there that was almost brand new. Thing didn't even really need cleaning, but we're going to do all that anyway. But just deals to be had. So, and the great thing is, we go there often enough, normally once every 2 weeks or so. It's been a little while up until this time, but one of the ladies that works there, if not both of them, know us by at least our faces. And, oh, hey, how are y'all? Or since we have bought out all these CDs that are here, VHSs, DVDs that are all over the place from them. My wife and I would go in there and we bought everything. And I went in there with my daughter, and she and I bought everything as far as games, DVDs, and VHSs at the time. So they know we don't mind spending the money. It is cheaper to buy in bulk like that because we kept what we wanted to keep, and we could probably still make our money back, if not profit. So that's the name of the game. So went in there, digging through, found a few games, found some DVDs, found some game-related stuff. So we'll start with that. The Nintendo Wii Zapper here, it actually feels almost like an off-brand. It's a little, I wouldn't say lighter because they're cheap plastic anyway, but it does feel cheaper, than the actual Nintendo one. I don't see any markings on it, and I haven't compared it to the ones that I know are Nintendo right there, but for $1, I picked it up. It's something I can throw with the Wii system and just forget about because it was $1. Same thing with this Wii branded steering wheel. They had another steering wheel that was not Nintendo branded. It was the little cheap kind of squared off one. $1. I'll buy every one of them I could for $1. Those are typically 5 to 8 online. But if you have to have a Mario Kart to throw with a system, or even any racing game in general, that is good to have. So we'll go on to the video games. Oh, there's a third one there. Samba de Amigo for the Wii. It is complete. This dude was only $1. So I've never even heard of that game. There are so many, I guess you'd say indie games, so to say, or kid-based games that don't make it to the mainstream like Mario and stuff does, that they slip through. So for $1, I picked it up. NBA 2K15 for PS3. It is complete. That's the only reason I picked it up. But they had a NBA 2K16, which maybe 16, maybe it's 18. One of them is actually really expensive on PS3, and I thought that they had that one, but it ended up being the wrong disc in there. So no big deal. Went through purchasing everything and was taking my cart back in, picking up the car seat, the last thing, and this was in a returns cart that they keep up there. Nothing is marked hardly other than the DVDs, games, and stuff like that. And when you get up to the counter, they tell you, hey, this is what it is. Do you still want it? Hey, this is what it is. Do you still want it? And they try and just hit you low a lot of the times. Sometimes it's a little higher, but it's still cheap. I mean, so this, someone said, no, I don't want it. It is not complete, but the disc looks amazing, and I paid $1 for it for Stuntman. So Stuntman is a phenomenal game. I don't know if you've ever played it or not. If you haven't, you should definitely try it. So we're going to have a little interlude that's not game related, but it's DVD related, and then we're going to get back to game stuff. Man. So, Friends, the TV show. Any fans? No? Yeah? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. So, we have here every season. Let's see here. There's 4th, second, first, third, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Okay, so I'm gonna go through these. I'm not gonna open them up or nothing by any means. So, and then there's 9 and 10 and an extra one. So seasons 1 through 8, they had a couple of copies of each of those. And I went through them, I checked all the discs. I went through and even looked at the cases because some of them didn't have the little slip covers or whatnot. I got to season 8 and the third disc, little plastic holder, was cracked. So I did swap it out with the other case. I ended up having to take this cardboard sleeve for it because the other one didn't have it. But the entire case itself that holds the discs was in better shape. So I have seasons 1 through 8 complete. Discs, like I say, look amazing. The cases are there. They were $3 a piece, but they were buy 2, get 1 free. So essentially $2 a piece. So you have 8 right there, 9, 10, 11. So this one actually came with these. So $2 a piece. This is season 8, but it is sealed. Still has a Walmart sticker here. I don't anticipate it being worth a ton of money, but looking them up online, they're about $12 to $15 in new condition like this. So I bought that just to kind of throw in a box and forget about. I have other sealed DVDs, VHSs, things like that that I've come across that I just set aside and forget about. If I could find more of the seasons for $2 essentially sealed, I'll buy them. It's just one of those things. Now, seasons 9 and 10, I will open those and show you. And this is part of the haggling through this whole process. So you have disc 1, 2, don't have 3, and you have 4. I informed the lady that was checking me out up there. I said, hey, look, we have this, but it's missing this. And same thing with 10. 10 is missing 2 different discs. It's disc 1 and 3. So I said, I've already checked everything else that's in there. Nothing has these discs in there. If so, I would have, of course, grabbed them. She said, okay, how about $1 a piece? So I grabbed it thinking, again, do your research, thinking I would just buy the replacement discs for a couple of bucks and throw them in here and have complete series. Well, I got home and a single disc is about $5. And when you buy a complete series for $2, or complete season, I mean, for $2, you don't want to pay $5 a disc. So I got on there on eBay and I started looking around, and everything. The cheapest I could find was like $3.50 with a couple of dollars shipping or whatnot. And then I come across, there's a cat outside, sorry. I came across Declutter. I've looked into the app myself, and they give you pennies on the dollar, in my opinion, and then turn around and sell it for $6. I bought season 5 for $5.34, something like that, and I bought season 9 for that, and season 10 for roughly $6 and some change. And maybe those prices were vice versa. Now the big kicker is they had a deal going on where you buy 2, you get 1 free. So I did get another TV show, Mama's House, I believe, Mama's Family, season 1. And it's all in very good condition. It's just something, I wanted this complete, and I'll have these to just get rid of. Hopefully somebody out there has these discs. I gave $1 a piece for these. I'm not really worried about that. It was still a good enough deal with seasons 1 through 8 and a double of 8. So those were, of course, for my personal TV show collection. I've liked Friends since it was on. My mom watched it. I watched it then as well. And in turn, I still like it. So we're running up on 9 minutes. We're not going to get too far into that. So this is all Disney Infinity. If you don't like that stuff, I'm terribly sorry. I tried to save it for the last, give you the good stuff first. So this one is, they're both actually Xbox One. Yeah. This one is still in the little wrapper from not being used. And then we have a Lego Dimensions pad. So I got this whole box with the 3 little sync pads or whatever you want to call them for $10. Okay. Now I know there's a lot of kids out there that still play this. I have not, and to be honest, I don't know that I ever will. But I know they are game related, so I try and keep that stuff on hand just in case somebody says, "Hey, I want to play this." Now I'm going into my GameEye app. I don't know if y'all use that. I do, because this dude, it tracks these. If you go into GameEye, you have your little home page and it says Toys to Life. So you click on that and you can search by the title of the little disc, as they're called, or you can search by the character's name, such as Ray. So we will go in really character order here. So we've got Ray here. Let's see here. She is $6 loose. Okay. This one, there's no way I can pronounce her name. I remember it from last night when I was looking this up. Ashoka Tano. Yeah. She is $7. Of course, Star Wars based stuff here. We've got a little bit of everything in here. Star-Lord. Star-Lord was pretty expensive. He's $10 loose. So there's my money back on Star-Lord alone. Rocket. Rocket's, I think, $7 or $8. I got $5 for Rocket. So not bad. Then you have Gamora, and she's $5. And if you remember, last year, actually, not last year, year before last, when I had my game room and stuff set up, I had Thor and the Hulk like facing off like they did in Ragnarok. It's a good movie. I don't know if you watched that stuff. Thor is $3 and the Hulk is $7, so 10 again together. And I had them set up on right in behind me on a little shelf that as if they were fine. So it's really good. I like that stuff. So we got Captain America and Iron Man, and this is a Captain America for the 3.0. He's got a shield there at his feet. Let's see here what we can find. Oh my goodness. Captain America, $10. Iron Man, oh there he is, $6. So again, some really good figures here. Of course, Yoda and Chewie. Man, Chewie is just the bomb. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest Star Wars fan, but I do like it. Chewbacca is $5. Yoda is $4. Of course, you got Anakin here, and then you got Finn. Let's see here. Finn is $3. I'm looking on here. Anakin is $7, but his lightsaber is broke, so that's the downfall. And I don't like that, but it looks like the rock came apart, or maybe it was one of the ones that illuminates. I don't know. It's not though. So then we go to her arms broke. We got Black Widow, and she is $8. I wouldn't count it as 8 since she's broken. We have Anna and Elsa from Frozen. Elsa is $7 and Anna is $6. So then we have Joy and Anger. Joy is $6 and Anger is $10. So that little bit there is $10. You know, again, paid for it. So we got 10, 10, 10. You know, that's $30 right there on 3 big figures. Then we got Rapunzel from Tangled, and she is $6. And then we get into the clear stuff, so, or the crystal as they say or whatnot. So then we have the Avengers Tower, the Rebel, let's see here, Force Awakens crystal here is $3. The Avengers Tower is $5. And those come with the play sets from what I've seen. Like I say, I haven't played this at all. Oh, we missed a figure. We got Olaf here. And Olaf is $8. So then we have a couple more crystals here. Let's see here, which one we got here. We got Guardians of the Galaxy. That's $10 for that one. And then we have Twilight of the Republic playset, and that one's $5. And then we have a couple of discs. So we have the one I tossed out here on the table first is Assault on Asgard, and it's got a picture of Thor and, you know, of course, Asgard in the back. That's $4. We've got Escape from Kiln with a picture of Rodin on there for $3. It's not bad. Let's see here what we got. Sandy Claus Surprise, and it's got Jack Skellington. That one's 10. You know, it's pretty crazy that just that one little piece is worth $10 to somebody, but I bought everything for 10. So again, then we have Toy Box Speedway. So this has a little trophy in here with a little, you know, flash up out of the top or whatever, and it stands for the little infinity symbol down there for all that. That dude is $11. So we've got two more here, but we've got 10, 10, 10, 10, countless 5s, countless 3s, 6s, 7s, whatever prices. Then we have Civil War Battleground set, and this is the big fist of the Hulk here coming up out of, you know, it's busting out of stuff, and that dude is $16. And I didn't look through this at all. I just saw the figures and I was like, okay, they're normally $2, maybe $3 max at Game Exchange or garage sales. You pick them up for 50 cents or $1. Most people don't keep them. So I just made an offer. I said, what do you think, $5 for the whole box? I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even see how many was in there. She goes, no, there's probably 15 or 20 things in there. So, okay, well, what are you thinking? She goes, $10? I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. So the last one, but not least by any means, is the Inside Out playset. It comes with Joy and Anger here, and it is the little tabletop that holds the memories from the movie, the core memories. That dude is $19 online. So looking at that, there are 30 pieces right here, including the discs, the characters, the crystals, all that stuff. And when you think about this, this is video game related. That's not counting the portals or nothing. Just the figures and stuff here, most people wouldn't even give a second look to because they don't care about it. They don't play the game. My kids don't even play the game, which they're 15 and 16 on the youngest ones. The oldest ones never even played it either. So with this, most people, like I say, pass it by. For Andy and I, you know, we try and find that one thing that we can make a little bit more on than what we gave for it, of course, just like everybody else doing this, but we want to share the wealth as well. I picked up all 30 of these figures for $10, plus the portals, but like I said, we're going to exclude those at the time. $216 total value right now. And now given, you get some really common stuff, but then you get some really not common stuff. I mean, apparently. So when you're out there looking for games, haggling for those deals, haggling for what you want, what you think you can make a buck on, keep in mind, even these are worth something to somebody. There are lots that are selling on eBay. I looked at a few myself, and some of them are cheap. I thought about picking up one last night because it was priced at, you know, $35 and the total value was like $70. And I had a few of them in here, but there was also, you know, Darth Vader that would go with Anakin here. And I was like, okay, Star Wars together, you know, Marvel together, Disney. What? I didn't because I've already bought this. We're going to see how these move. Of course, we got 2 portals here plus the Lego one. We'll see what we can do. Maybe put some Star Wars stuff together. And the other Disney stuff together and see if it moves. And if it does, we may go into this a little further. But keep that in mind when you go out there haggling for the videos that you want, or for the games that you want, haggling for the accessories that you want. Don't count these out. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next video. Y'all have a good day.